This video is what do you do when you've fallen over, but you don't want to actually get up and go get your vehicle. Yes, we can all be that lazy. Well, the idea here is it really depends on which direction you want to go, how you want the vehicle to move. So I'm going to go ahead and roll us over. Intentionally. Yes, intentionally. There you go. That's how you roll over. You just keep going. Let's try that again going this direction, shall we? Now this only works if you haven't rolled all the way over. So it only works if you've rolled partly. So just on your side. Well, these things just don't really want to tip over, do they? Alright. Perfect. So the first thing is you turn the wheel. You don't apply throttle first and then turn the wheel. You want to turn the wheel first, then apply throttle. The wheel's turned to the right since we're on the right side, and I'm just going to hit the throttle. And it's as easy as that. Now I've made it look a lot easier than it can be sometimes. Sometimes there are situations where there's something in the way or it doesn't flip over right away. Let's try to get one of those situations happening. So I'll try to roll over again. Alright, now this will be a little more tricky, I bet. There we go, perfect. It doesn't really want to do anything. See how it bounces? When it's bouncing, if it still doesn't want to recover but it's continually bouncing, you can allow it to bounce on half throttle, and as soon as it compresses, as soon as it goes to the away from the tires and bounces back onto the tires, then you apply full throttle, and most times it will actually crawl right back, right side up. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you want to try this in reverse. Now if you had a 3-cell in here, this may work. I'm running 2-cell currently. So we're on the left side, so since I'm going in reverse, I will turn right and pull the trigger. It worked that time. Yay! So really it depends on the situation. Now let me explain to you why this happens. Let's explain physics. Okay, so let's roll this over. Now let's discuss why this works. If I am going to go forward, tires are moving this direction. I turn the steering wheel to the right. I go forward here. It's going to force this tire that direction because that part of the tire is wanting to pull the dirt this way. It's forcing this up, and it's going to compress the suspension, and it's going to change the angle to want to lift the vehicle up. Now if we go in the same direction and go in reverse, the tire is going to pull this direction, and it's just going to basically spin the truck around. So whatever direction you're wanting to go, you want the tire to be pushed up into the wheel well. If I were to go right and go in reverse, it's going to pull. If I go left and forward, it's going to pull. The opposite, if I go left and backward, it's going to try to push that tire into the wheel well. So now in this situation, it doesn't really work too well going in reverse and left. So we'll go right and forward. Yay! Sometimes when you are crawling and you get to roll over, you can prevent it from continuing to roll over by getting it to land on its feet. Now how you can do this is the same principle we just discussed, but real time. It takes a little bit of practice, but that's okay. So in this case, it's going to roll over. As it's rolling, I'm going to make a decision and keep it back on its feet. Now how I'm going to do this is it's going to roll left, but when it gets to its right side, I'm going to apply right turn and throttle. I'll slow this down so you can watch and see how it works. So in this case, you're going to roll over. And I was rolling left, so I knew in that case, on that tire, I'd have to turn right and hit the front forward throttle. So do that again. Boom. idea. So we can really prevent catastrophic rollovers. Now, if there was a cliff next to me, it may have rolled over one more time and just kept going. Believe me, I've been there. I'm going to say that was a win.